welcome to Within the Madness. This is the men's edition for March 30th. Cardell Dudley Jr., Raymond Lyons, Wilson Tarpe Jr. We're going to start with a quick update from last night in the South region. Baylor took care of business against Arkansas 81-72. Basile Teague with 22 points, 5 rebounds and 2 blocks to lead Baylor. Justice Smith had 10 points and 6 rebounds for Arkansas. Current game going on at the moment, got a 1-11 matchup. In the East, this is UCLA taking on Michigan. 11 seed UCLA leads 27 to 23 rather. And then earlier this evening, I mentioned it on the women's show, but in the West, Gonzaga stamped their ticket to the Final Four, running past USC 85-66 for Gonzaga. And 3 members of their starting 5 ended up in double figures. Timmy had 23, Chris Burt with 18, Suggs had 18 as well. For USC, got 19 and 17 respectively from the Mobleys. Peterson had 13, but Ray, we'll let you start with this one. Just your thoughts on what happened earlier this evening.
Man, they got punched. Plain and simple. They just didn't look like they was ready for it. They was turning the ball over early and often. They got that piece of it under control, but it was too late. They had about 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game. Gonzaga was just all over them. Of course, Drew Timme been at it all year, and he continued that dominance tonight. I know people was expecting the Mobleys to be a deterrent, but he proved they were not. And Gonzaga scored a lot in the open court. They were just the better team in every aspect of the game. And we keep talking about guard play. It reared its head again. Then coupled that with Kispert and Drew Timme. Like it wasn't nothing USC could do. They was down 19 at the half, and it stayed that way. Just complete dominance. Gonzaga is 30-0 for a reason. USC had a good run, but it's time for Cinderella to go home.
Cardell.
Gonzaga played about as efficient in the first half as you could play. I know they jumped out on them 7-0. Next thing you know, they were up 25-8 and 36-15 at the 6:03 mark. Then they just kept it going. They went into halftime. They didn't even have a turnover. That means they didn't feel y'all. Y'all didn't even force a turnover off of them. So at that point, it was just about maintaining. That's what they did. USC battled back in the second half, and it was even. That first half, pretty much the end of the game, it deflated them. You know what I mean? I know the Mobleys still got numbers or whatnot, but Gonzaga just overwhelmed USC as a team. And that's why they 30-0. That's why they moving on. They're marching on. They're a dangerous team. Mark Few has had great teams, but has yet to kind of get over the hump, get that. That don't really bother me. I know he's a great coach. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like he has a really big chance of getting it done because they have everything. Timmy just they can't nobody in the country do anything with Timmy, man. Yeah, he got the Ron Jeremy mustache and he cooking you. I mean, look, he cooked possibly the number 1 pick. Mobley and his brother. So, Suggs. I love Suggs, man. He can do a lot of things. Dynamic point guard, got a lot of Russell Westbrook in him or whatnot. But their guard play, they didn't even need the guard play, honestly. Timmy set the tone early. Suggs almost put up a Russell Westbrook number, 18, 10, and 8. Only 3 turnovers, 7 of 11. He got it done. To me, the real key for this team is Nembhard. I love him at Florida. He's always been a true floor general that can control the game. And ironically, when he first transferred over, he started off the bench like the first part of the season. He wasn't starting. Now you see he's starting in the tournament. Is the reason for that. He helps take pressure off of Suggs, and he's a true point guard. He don't need to shoot the ball to do what he do. He's going to facilitate, set the table for everybody else. But he can't score if you leave him and disrespect him and think he can't. He can't score. So they got it all clicking, man. And if they keep rolling like this, they will be national champs.
All right. Any final thoughts? I mean, Gonzaga was pretty thorough in what they did tonight. So I just had to ask. Again, formalities, if you will. Next
think
time
about
we
it. Look, they had 21 assists. Gonzaga. USC had 9 for the game. That tells you all you need to know about the efficiency. That's it.
9 assists for the game is for 2 20-minute halves, 9 assists.
Suggs had 8 by himself. So
yeah, that'll do it. So like Gonzaga, there's no use in postponing the inevitable. You guys have a great evening. We'll catch up with you guys this weekend for Final Four action on both the men's and the women's side. We're gonna try to get a little bit of rest because this tournament's hurting. And for the women's side of things, just put things in perspective. Women's players in the Final Four, they got 48 hours to declare for the WNBA draft, following the conclusion of whoever wins the national championship. Just here to put things in perspective. Y'all have a great night. Again, follow us on all your social media mediums, Focus TV, and have a good Wednesday. We're all gonna try.